These are two of the judges. They've been testing all of these sauces, taking account all the things that go with it in order to decide which are the best of the best. What's the standard been like?
There was quite a good quite an even standard. There were a few sort of exceptions. Where you were tasting the sort of clear ones that sort of stood out, but there was a good sort of base level of good sauces.
No, not really. The field was fairly equal, and yeah, like Dave said, a couple really stood out for us.
Excellent. So, it's pretty much. This has started about 5 years ago. This was started by Chili Pepper Pete, who we have Miranda from Chili Pepper Pete, one of the main organisers, of this festival, and who deserves a big round of applause. Take a bow or a curtsy. Go on, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's very good. That's excellent. You've been doing this for 5 years now. So how do you feel this has taken off? You don't want to talk on the mic, do you? You're just like, yeah, I'll do this. This is fine. And I just look as though I'm going to get her to talk on the mic. The look of complete horror on her face. Are you okay? Do you want to say a few words? She's gone shy. So, go on then.
Oh, right. It is amazing that we have got at least 5 stallholders here that won the Amateur Sauce Contest. There's one of them. And 2 of them from the Amateur Sauce Contest. One won Best Chili Newcomer, and the other one that won this 3 years ago, Best Chili UK Chili Company. So that's pretty impressive. Yay. And when Pete and I started this, it was to build up the UK chili industry. And I think from, the number of people here, that's what we've done. So I'm really pleased, so thank you.
Oh, you give a beer now. Right, and so basically how it comes down is there's different categories which we'll go through, and then we have the top 3, which will be the final of the actual top product this year. So let's start off with different categories. What should we go for? The presentation, the best label. We'll start with graphics. We had the UK Chili Awards yesterday. The graphics figured heavily. I feel it's only fair they should continue. So the best graphics. There was a few that were mentioned that were it was a very close thing. 2 that particularly stood out that didn't win were Dr. Augustus and Saucy Badger. Really great designs. However, the judges went with Chili Hunters Widow Tipple.
Wow.
Is the person here from Chili Hunters? Do you want to come up and just shake your hands? We don't have any prize for you, but you can just come and shake. Big round of applause. This is his sauce. So, how do you feel that? How does it make you feel that you know how to do stuff on the computer?
I think the image was better than the sauce, so I'm happy with that.
He thinks the image is better than the sauce. That's honest, but I think that's a bit unfair. But thank you so much. Big round of applause. Next up, let's go the use of the chili in the heat from the chili. Basically, explain a bit more about this category, how this is decided, if you can.
I guess for me, it wasn't sort of wham bam. There was like a good sort of range of heat, something that sort of built up. And actually, long after you tasted it, it was still sort of going. It was still a burn sort of going. A good sort of nice sauce, but also a really good sort of kick to it as well.
So it's basically the journey the heat takes you on when you taste it.
It's the experience.
There we go. It's the heat experience. People planning on making these in the future, this is all what you should be looking out for. And so the winner, and this was quite a very popular choice for this one, was Dr. Augustus's Hysteria. Oh dear, it's the gimp. Yeah, I'm quite scared now. Are you anything to do with the Labour conference? I know they're here at the moment. I just thought I'd ask. It's fine. Again, there's no prize, but there's the fame. Shake my hand and shake his hand. It's a cough syrup bottle that is used, which is a brilliant idea. It was very eye-catching. So, unless there's a ping pong ball in your mouth, can you explain to us how you feel right now?
Elated.
Pretty elated. Big round of applause, and yeah, thank you so much. And thanks for coming in fancy dress. Brilliant. Right, and next up, we've got the actual taste of the product. Would you like to explain a bit more about this and how you make the decisions and that?
Obviously, there are a lot of choices. We're looking at different things like whether the flavour of the chili actually shone through as well, whether there are any layers in the flavour as well. So some of the sauces were just kind of very focused. We might get a lot of tomato in there, but we're looking for other ones where there was some more depth of flavour as well, and something that built and was intriguing, sort of your little journey itself.
Yeah. There was a mention about tomatoes. There was one entrant, I'm not going to say who it was. It was basically tin tomatoes with chili. That was it. That was the sauce. It was like there was something that was hot. I don't know. To be honest, the label should have just had blue and white vertical lines to like just show. It wasn't even particularly nice chopped tomatoes, but I won't draw attention to who it is. However, the winner of this was quite an unusual decision which we made. It was someone who entered 3 different sauces, and the award actually goes to all 3 sauces because each sauce was so individual in its taste and of such a high quality. I think that's correct, isn't it?
It was, for me, it was sort of a unique combination. So, something I've tried before, and you have 3 different sauces which actually have their own unique combination, which is really, really nice.
Great. And so the winner, Dadas. Is anyone from Dadas here? Is it you? You're coming? It's your dad. We do those at the end. I've already explained right. We do go through that, and then we do 3, 2, 1, and then it's the winner. She's on the beer already. Where's your dad? Well, come here, sir. Come here. Big round of applause. I think we've got a question about this as well, haven't we? Yes. Bring the entire family. It's brilliant. Just not him. Come on. Keep the applause going, please. I know they're building it up somewhat. Well done. That was words. Dave, how do you feel about winning? I mean, all 3 of your products share this award. So how do you feel?
Very proud.
Very proud. Excellent. And there's a question from the judge. What are those bits floating in that? Because we're trying to decide. It's coconuts. It's coconut. We weren't too sure what it was. I actually thought it was chopped up cheese strings. It turns out to be coconut. I couldn't be any more wrong. Just this one, I'm not one of the judges. So thank you very much. Big round of applause. Yeah, no, please. Wonderful. And okay, the final individual award before we do the 3, 2, 1 is the best name. And this was one, there was quite a few in there. They were picked before in the best label, but they got best name is Saucy Badger. Is there anyone from Saucy? Where's Saucy Badger? If you want to win an award for a name, just put the word Badger in it. Badger is just funny. Is it you from here? Come on. I love the label I love the label as well. It's like they got fun facts about badgers. It's like there's not enough products with fun facts about badgers. Apparently, Sitting Bull was named Jumping Badger at birth. And also, badgers are completely unaware of Brian May. There was one suggestion of that no badgers were harmed in the making of this product. I mean, that could be something there. So, how does it feel that you managed to think of 2 words? Very difficult. Excellent. Brilliant. All right, thank you very much. Big round of applause. Right, we are now down to the final. Now these are the three products that really overall stood up, come together, and we have, what is the prize for the first one? Do they get to make their sauce? They do, is it? It's what we do every year, isn't it? It's like, too much. Ready? Basically, the winner gets a part of the prize. They get this lovely bit of perspex, and they also get to make their sauce with chili pepper peats in there, and so they get a kind of a kickstart in like making this as a possible living. Who knows? I mean, Burning Desire, you started a few years ago. You now, this year, won Best UK Award, Best Company. You don't know where this is going to go. So, right, in ascending order. And you also get these photocopies. I always get told off for taking the piss out of these, but they're lovely paper. It's quite hard paper. It is. It's actually proper certificate paper for the first time. We've had it, but I'm still going to take the mickey. Right, third place. Again, one award just now. Dada sauce. Please, would you come up? You get your own piece of paper. Why don't we just because I'm building up my parts, that's why. Come up, please come on up. Yes, you win something else. Well done. Well done. How do you do? 2 awards in one day.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Get a photo. There's going to be photos. Everyone, group photo. Oh right. No, that's not nice. I don't say that. Say what I'm saying that I'm the amateur part of this award. Cheeky. There you go. And it's like all three of them. Note that the one on the far side from me is made with coconut, not chopped up cheese strings. So that's easy. Although to be up there, anyone thinking of making the sauce next year, you could add cheese strings. Why not? No, seconds. Again, another winner from just now. Second place goes to Dr. Augustus for his hysteria. Yes, I had a feeling he might make another. Again, how do you feel again?
Even more elated.
Even more elated. You can just see on his face. It's just like. Is that your girlfriend? Or? Yes, and you've kind of gone into a little bit with the horns, but it's next time maybe. I mean, look, this is, but nice horns, go nice. So, can have some more photos taken. Again, I'm not invited to take part in the photos. It's I just stand to the side. It's fine. He's putting that back. Okay, right, good, right. Now we are down to the winner. Yes, that's a drum roll. It is. Everyone, I want to make some noise that constitutes a drum roll. We just improvise. This is Brighton. All of you should be street performers. That's brilliant. The winner of this year's amateur sauce competition, Chili Hunters, Widow's Tipple.
Wow! Let's film him, huh?
Awarded to you by Miranda from Chili Pepper Pete. What was your thought about this product?
I just loved the experience, the journey. It was like, so you had heats, you had flavours, you had evolving flavours, great sort of use of ingredients, sort of tequila in it, and that, you can taste so many different flavours in it.
As I asked him what was it that stood out, I just had this vision he was going to say, I was the one judge that didn't like it. Would have been a bit awkward. So how do you feel? The best amateur sauce this year?
Gobsmacked, to be honest.
Are you, yeah. Oh, wonderful. That's wonderful. So you're going to be making your sauce with Miranda? Yeah, just check she hasn't been on the sauce beforehand. Okay. Please, big round of applause. All the entrants, all the winners, the judges, Miranda, and the person in charge of the photocopier.